Hi everyone, this is Ashley Rodriguez for my media advocacy video. The topic that I chose is the issue of sending children to life sentences. We've already in the United States taken away the option of sentencing a child to a life sentence, especially at first a life sentence without parole, and then we did away with life sentence with parole. But what has not been addressed is the de facto life sentence, where a child receives an excessive number of years in prison, something like 60, 70, 80 years in prison, or multiple 50-year sentences, things like that. So where I would start for my media advocacy would be to do a series of videos. It's short videos, the kind of things we see on Facebook and Twitter and all the time, focusing on presenting the facts and also sympathetic, anecdotes. The book said that personal stories are usually more effective, especially when combined with facts. So I figured a series of features with a diverse set of moms whose children are in prison, and talking about how their child, doesn't get a second chance. They were young when they made this decision that has taken away the rest of their lives. And intermix in the video the facts, things like the fact that there's an untold number of minors who are incarcerated that will likely never see day again. The research that child development says children lack the ability to reason as an adult until they're at least 25. The fact that it costs 3 to 5 times more to incarcerate these children over the course of their life than it does to monitor them on release, which would give them a chance to rehabilitate and redeem themselves and return to society. And also, laying on the different arguments that the book presents. For example, the fact that a negative argument works better than a positive one, getting that thought in their head of, what if this was my child? What if my child made one mistake that can't be redeemed because our laws are set up to where they don't get a second chance, the consequences to their loved ones. Repetitive versus one shot. It could be a series of videos with different moms or parents. And cues versus arguments. See, everyone is doing this. There are 197 countries that have ratified the UNCRC, which says that sentencing children to the equivalent of a life sentence is morally reprehensible. Even Somalia agrees that we shouldn't do this, and America is the only country left in the world that has not agreed to the UNCRC. So that laying on, everyone agrees with us. This is widely, overwhelmingly approved by the world that we should stop this practice. Try to reach as many people as possible, like a public campaign on, like I said, Facebook, YouTube, different media sites. Not long videos, but include by the end the call to action that they should reach out to their legislators and urge that the minimum age for the juvenile justice system be increased to at least 16, if not higher, and that using the hashtag decriminalize childhood, because decisions and mistakes of childhood are not irredeemable and should be able to they should be able to be given a second chance to make something of their lives for many, many reasons. And a combination then moving forward with, like I said, the video campaign and the hashtag, which could also include stories of people who had one bad mistake and the circumstances around it, and hashtag decriminalize childhood, because the mistakes of childhood are in our current system at times the only mistake the child's allowed to make. And so hopefully that would move forward and lead to the possibility of some of these cases who are serving excessive sentences moving to the Supreme Court, where the Supreme Court could address the issue of de facto life sentences and maybe setting a standard, because there currently is not a standard on how many years constitutes a de facto life sentence, or what guidelines could be used to prevent that kind of scenario. Thank you very much, and have a good day.